What if aging came down to just clearing out the bad cells? You heard that right. Scientists are developing drugs that target these so-called zombie cells, which could dramatically extend our lifespan. As we age, our organs and tissues accumulate more and more damaged cells. They don't cause problems immediately, but they also don't function properly. Instead, they hang around releasing toxins that make nearby cells age faster and contribute to diseases like cancer and dementia. So scientists are working on ways to clear them out. Enter Senolytics. These experimental drugs target zombie cells specifically. They do this by exploiting the fact that senescent cells, unlike most other cells, have high levels of a specific enzyme called senatase. This enzyme is kind of like a cellular timekeeper that tells cells when to stop dividing and enter what scientists call a state of senescence. In this state, cells stop dividing, but they don't die. And instead of breaking down, they hang around the body releasing inflammatory molecules that contribute to aging and disease. Senolytics work by blocking the action of senatase or by triggering the cell to commit to death rather than hanging around in that zombie state. Early studies in mice have shown promising results. In one study, a group of researchers found that treating a group of 10-month-old mice with a senolytic drug improved the function of their livers and spleens and cleared out their brains of toxic proteins. Another group of researchers found that treating older mice with a different senolytic drug improved their mobility and reduced their physical frailty. Some studies have even found that Senolytics can extend the lifespan of mice by up to 30%. Human trials of Senolytics are just beginning. It's too early to say whether they'll be effective or even safe, and it'll be a while before we know whether they can add years to our lifespan. But the science is intriguing and the idea is appealing. Just the thought of developing a pill that could help us live longer, healthier lives is enticing. Of course, there are other approaches to extending lifespan, from calorie restriction to regular exercise. But those approaches aren't as simple as popping a pill. If the trials go well, Senolytics could one day become the first drugs that treat aging itself as a disease. That would represent a huge leap forward. Imagine a future where getting older doesn't mean getting weaker, where failing health and debilitating diseases aren't just the result of a ticking biological clock. We may be able to slow down or even reverse the aging process. One day soon, clearing out the bad cells may become the norm, and all it takes is one small pill.